Exercise 8.1 chapter 8 trigonometry chapter. The first exercise, in triangle ABC right angled at B, AB is equal to 24 and BC is equal to 7 centimeters. Determine sin A and cos A. Sin C and cos C. So now what is the hypotenuse, we'll find out. This is given to us, AB is given and BC is given. So from this figure we can see what is the information given to us, and we have to determine what is sin A and cos A. So it is respect to this angle A. This angle we have to find out. So now let AB be equal to 24 centimeters, BC is equal to 7 centimeters. Using Pythagoras theorem, we have AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. You know that hypotenuse square is equal to sum of square of the other two sides. Therefore, which is equal to 24 square plus 7 square, which is 576 plus 49, which is 625 centimeter square. So therefore, AC is equal to root of 625, which is equal to 25 centimeters. So therefore, we got AC as equal to 25 centimeters. Now what is sin A? Sin A is nothing but opposite by the hypotenuse. So therefore you are having 7 by 25. Sin A is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, which is equal to 7 by 25. Then cos A is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse, which is 24 by 25. That is AB by AC. Then what is sin C equal to? Sin C is again equal to AB by AC. Now we have to take this angle. That is this C angle. Opposite side will become now 24. Adjacent side will become 7. So now what is sin C equal to 24 by 25? That is opposite by, this is the opposite side, this is the adjacent side for sin C, and this is the hypotenuse. So this is for sin C. But when it comes to sin A, this becomes the opposite. Then you have this is the opposite 1, then 2 is the adjacent side, and hypotenuse is this same for both of them. So therefore you are having sin C is equal to AB by AC, which is equal to 24 by 25. Therefore cos C is equal to BC by AC equal to 7 by 25. So they ask us to find out all these 4. We found all those 4. Now in the second problem, in the given figure, find the value of tan P minus cot R. So now P is this side angle, and R is this side angle. So now you are having PQ is equal to 12 centimeters, PR is equal to 13 centimeters. The hypotenuse is given to us. Now only you have to find out what is this RQ. So in order to find out this, you know from Pythagoras theorem that PR square is equal to QR square plus PQ square. So which is equal to 13 square is equal to QR square plus 12 square, which means QR square is equal to 13 square minus 12 square, which is 169 minus 144 equal to 25. So QR is equal to root of 25, which is equal to nothing but 5. Therefore now what is tan P? Tan P is nothing but opposite by adjacent. That is, it will become 5 by 12. So therefore tan P is equal to 5 by 12. Now what is cot R? Cot R is equal to adjacent by the hypotenuse. So therefore because it's the reverse of tan, therefore you are having QR by PQ. Again the same, that is 5 by 12. Therefore 5 by 12 tan P minus cot R is equal to 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12, which is equal to 0. Now going into the third problem, if sin A is equal to 3 by 4, calculate cos A and tan A. So now here you are given sin A is equal to 3 by 4, means according to the problem we have A is over here. So therefore opposite side by hypotenuse. Therefore opposite side is 3 and hypotenuse is 4. So now from this we have to find out what is AB. Therefore from Pythagoras theorem we have AC square is equal to BC square by A plus AB square. So therefore 4 square is equal to AB square plus 3 square, or 16 is equal to AB square plus 9. Therefore AB square is equal to 16 minus 9, which is equal to 7. So AB is equal to nothing but root 7. So now what is cos A equal to? Cos A is equal to AB by AC. That is root 7 by 4. Tan A is equal to BC by AB, which is equal to 3 by root 7. Now going the fourth one, Given 15 cot A is equal to 8, find sin A and secant A. So now given cot A is equal to 8 by 15, we know that cot A is nothing but adjacent side by opposite side. So this is the adjacent side. For cot A it is 8 is the adjacent side, 15 is the opposite. That is AB is adjacent, BC is the opposite. So therefore adjacent by opposite is 8 by 15. So using Pythagoras theorem we have AC square is equal to BC square plus AB square. That is AC square is equal to 17 AC square is equal to 17 whole square, which is equal to 289, that is, and 8 square is 64. So you are having here, okay, we have to find out what is AC square, isn't it? So AC square is 64 plus 225, which is 289. So therefore AC is equal to root of 289, which is equal to 17. Therefore sin A is equal to BC by AC, which is equal to 15 by 17. Secant A is equal to AC by AB. AC by AB is nothing but 17 by 8. Now fifth problem, given secant theta is equal to 13 by 12, calculate all other trigonometric ratios. Now here you are given all the only two values, that is secant theta value. Secant theta is nothing but it is opposite of cos theta, that is 1 by cos theta. So if cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse, hypotenuse by adjacent side is nothing but equal to secant theta. So hypotenuse by adjacent, that is 13 by 12. Hypotenuse is AC and AB is the adjacent side. So AC by AB. Therefore we put those values. Now using Pythagoras theorem we will find out what is BC. You know that AC square is equal to BC square plus AB square. So therefore 13 square is equal to BC square plus 12 square. So which is equal to BC square is equal to 13 square minus 12 square, which is 169 minus 144, which is equal to 25. Therefore BC is equal to root 25 equal to 5. Therefore sin theta is equal to, sin theta, from this you can tell what is theta. This is theta, opposite by hypotenuse. So 5 by 13. Then what is cos theta? Cos theta is equal adjacent by hypotenuse, that is 12 by 13. What is tan theta? Sin theta by cos theta. So therefore that is also equal to, you can tell, opposite by adjacent, that is 5 by 12. Next what is sec theta, cosecant theta, tan theta, all those will be seen. Now here what is sec theta equal to cosecant theta, cosecant theta is equal to 1 by sin theta. So now when we found out all the three, that is sin theta, cos theta and tan theta, what are we getting now? We here will see for cosecant theta, it is nothing but 1 by sin theta. So just write reverse of sin theta, that is 13 by 5. Then sec theta is reverse of cos theta, that is 13 by 12. And cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta, which is equal to 12 by 5. So therefore that is the fifth problem. Now sixth problem, if angle A and angle B are acute angles such that cos A is equal to cos B, then show that angle A is equal to angle B. Now here let us consider two right angle triangles, right angle at Q and S respectively. So now it is right angle at this part. This is one right angle, Q and S respectively. Now cos A is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse, that is AS by AR, and cos B is equal to same thing, adjacent by hypotenuse. So therefore it is BQ by BP. So now what is given to us? Cos A is equal to cos B is given to us. So cos A is nothing but AS by AR, which is equal to BQ by BP. So therefore AS by BQ is equal to AR by BP, which is equal to K. For some constant K we are taking. So from this you can write, if it is equal, AR can be written as K into BP. Separately if you are taking this equal to K and AS by BQ equal to K and AR by BP equal to K, you are getting AR is equal to K into BP and AS is equal to K into BQ. So in triangle RAS, using Pythagoras theorem we have RS square is equal to, now here you are having Pythagoras theorem, you are having RS square is equal to, what is it equal to? AR square minus AS square. Okay, AR square minus AS square. So which is equal to, what is AR? We have from this above here, this one, AR is equal to K into BP, AS is equal to K into BQ. So we are substituting here k square into bp square minus k square into bq square, which is equal to k into root of bp square minus bq square. So therefore in triangle PQR, using Pythagoras theorem, we have PQ square is equal to BP square minus BQ square, implies PQ is equal to nothing but root of BP square minus BQ square. So therefore RS by PQ. Now what is RS by PQ? We'll see. That is nothing but equal to K into root of BP square minus BQ square by root of BP square minus BQ square. So if you cancel out that, you are getting K. So comparing 1 and 2, we get AS by BQ is equal to AR by BP is equal to RS by PQ. We have proved that all three are equal. So therefore by using triple S similarity condition, triangle RSA is congruent to triangle PQB. So therefore angle A is equal to angle B. So next problem, if cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, evaluate 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta, and second cot square theta. Now consider right angle triangle, right angle at B, and angle ACB is equal to theta degrees. So this is right angle at B. Therefore now cot theta is equal to adjacent by opposite side, so which is equal to 7 by 8. So because here this is adjacent for theta and this is opposite for theta, so it becomes 7 by 8. Now using Pythagoras theorem, we have AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC square is equal to AB is nothing but 8 square, and BC square we got it as 7 square. So therefore which is equal to 64 plus 49, which is equal to 113. Now AC is equal to root of 113. So therefore sin theta is equal to AB by AC, which is equal to 8 by root 113. Cos theta is equal to BC by AC, which is equal to 7 by root of 113. So 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta is equal to 1 plus and by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. So here what we are doing is, the above one we can write as 1 minus sin square theta by 1 plus cos square theta. So which is equal to 1 minus 8 by root 113 whole square by 1 plus root 7 into 7 by root 13 root 113 whole square. So which is equal to, you are getting this 1 minus 64 by 113, 1 minus 49 by 113, which is equal to 113 minus 64 by 113. So 113 will get cancelled. We get some numbers like 49 by 64. Next, eighth one. If 3 cot A is equal to 4, check whether 1 minus tan square by 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A or not. Consider right triangle, right angle at B. We have cot A is equal to 4 by 3. Then cot A, you know that it is equal to adjacent by opposite. So therefore cot A is equal to 4 by 3 means it's equal to AB by BC. So using Pythagoras theorem, we have AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. That is equal to 4 square plus 3 square, that is 16 plus 9, which is equal to 25. Therefore AC is equal to 5. So what are the trigonometric ratios we had to find out? Tan A, cos A and sin A. And then you got what is AC. So therefore you are having here all the values: 3 by 4, 4 by 5, 3 by 5. So now you are having 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A is equal to 1 minus 3 by 4 whole square by 1 plus 3 by 4 whole square. So which is equal to 1 minus 9 by 16 by 1 plus 9 by 16, which is 7 by 16, by 25 by 16. 16 and 16 will get cancelled. So the answer is 7 by 25. So now what is the RHS we are having? We are having it is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. Now if you prove this is also 7 by 25, we will have LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore you will get the answer there. So which is equal to 4 by 5 whole square minus 3 by 5 whole square. So 16 by 25 minus 9 by 25, which is 7 by 25. So therefore LHS is equal to RHS. 1 minus tan square by 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. Now in triangle ABC right angle at B, then tan A is equal to 1 by root 3. Find the value of sin B, sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. And second bit is cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. So now you have here what is the formula for sin A, what is the formula for cos A, cos C, sin C, all will see. Now cos A means we have to take this angle, cos C means we have to take this angle. So therefore we'll see how will we get this. For sin also we'll take over here where A is there, and also you're taking it C. So we have tan A is equal to 1 by root 3. Tan A is equal to 1 by root 3 means it is opposite by adjacent. So AB by AC is equal to tan A, BC by AB. It's not tan C, it's tan A. So therefore AB by BC is equal to 1 by root 3. So now from Pythagoras theorem you have AC square plus AB square plus BC square, which is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now you substitute the values, you are getting AC is equal to 2. Now sin A is equal to BC by AC, which is equal to 1 by 2. Sin C is equal to AB by AC, which is equal to root 3 by 2. Cos C is equal to BC by AC, which is equal to half. Cos A is equal to AB by AC, which is equal to root 3 by 2. Now second bit, you are having sin A cos C plus, we found out what is sin A cos, all those values, sin A cos C, sin C, all those we found out. Now we will be substituting in this. Now what is sin A cos C plus cos A sin C? We have seen that 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 into root 3 by 2, which is equal to 4 by 4, which is equal to 1. Now cos A into cos C minus sin A into sin C, root 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 into root 3 by 2, which is nothing but equal to 0. Now in triangle PQR right angle at Q, PR plus QR is equal to 25 and PQ is equal to 5 centimeters. Determine the values of sin P, cos P and tan P. So solution is PR plus QR is equal to 25 centimeters is given. So PQ is equal to 5 centimeters and QR is equal to 25 minus x centimeters. So here you are given one of the side is given as 5 centimeters and you have PR plus QR is equal to 25. So QR is nothing but 25. If you take PR as x, the other side will become 25 minus x. So now using Pythagoras theorem we have PR square is equal to PQ square plus RP square, RQ square which implies x square is equal to 5 whole square plus 25 minus x whole square. So now you can cancel out x square on both sides, and if you are expanding to 25 minus x whole square, you are getting 625 plus x square minus 50x. So therefore you are getting 50x is equal to 650, which implies x is equal to 650 by 50, which is equal to 13 centimeters. Therefore x is 13 centimeters means QR is equal to 25 minus x, which is equal to 12 centimeters. So therefore PQ is equal to 5 centimeters, sin P is equal to RQ by PR, which is equal to 12 by 13, cos P is equal to PQ by PR, which is equal to 5 by 13, tan P is equal to QR by PQ, which is equal to 12 by 15. And so 12 by 5. Now 11th problem. State whether the following are true or false. Justify your answer. The value of tan A is always less than 1. False. Since tan A is equal to perpendicular by base and perpendicular can be longer than the base. Sometimes base can be longer than the perpendicular can be longer than the base. So always tan A is always is less than 1 is wrong. Next, sec A is equal to 12 by 5 for some value of angle A. True. Since sec A is equal to hypotenuse by base, in a right angle triangle, hypotenuse is always greater than base. So here h is greater than b, thus given statement is correct for correct for some angles A. Now we having third one, cos A is the abbreviation used for the cosecant of angle A. Is it true or is it false? So it is a false question, since cos A is the abbreviation used for the cosine of angle A. It's not cosecant, it is cosine. Now cot A is the product of cot and A. False, since cot A is used as an abbreviation for the cotangent of the angle A. Now sine theta is equal to 4 by 3 for some angle theta. So this is also false, because since the hypotenuse is the longest side in a right triangle, as such the value of sine A is always less than 1, or in particular equal to 1. So therefore, if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel for more videos of this sort. Sine theta is equal to 4 by 3 for some angle theta means it's false, since the hypotenuse is the longest side in a right triangle. As such, the value of sine A is always less than 1, or in particular equal to 1.